So this would be like a little quick tutorial of how to do an oil change on your Hyundai Ioniq. I have the, oh my god, really gonna go pee over there right now? I guess he's gonna go pee and claim his property. But do my oil change. This is my first oil change since I bought the car. It has about 7,500 miles on it. Just gonna do my first oil change. Have AMSOIL oil. It's a bit expensive, but well worth it. In my opinion, I've run this on my performance cars, which I have here. And this is my race car, so I use my AMSOIL and it works perfectly fine. I get stats on them and oil comes out perfect. But here's a quick tutorial about how to do it. Usually I let the car kind of cool down. I open up the oil cap just to kind of let it cool down a little bit more. And I kind of learned this on my own right here. There is a cap right here for the oil filter. It's basically like this. You use they're 10mm sockets. There's 3 of them, and here's another one to drain the oil. There's 2 10mm sockets, and the drain plug, if you could see, it's right here, which I don't have on me right now. It's a 17mm socket. Let me see where's. It's gonna be this one. It's a 17mm that you remove to drain the oil, which I have drained already. So I'm gonna put this back. I found it funny that it's a bit tight in there when you try to take it out. It wasn't easy. It doesn't really get loose until like it's about to come out, but it's a pretty tight fit. I looked at the AMSOIL website. There's no real torque specs on this, so I wouldn't go and tighten it up that hard, just enough to where it's nice and tight. Basically just tighten it up to where it's nice and tight, nothing too bad, nothing really high, just a nice snug fit. The problem is I'm gonna have a bit of trouble trying to remove this filter because I can't seem to find my little adapter that goes here, so I'm gonna try my best to remove it with my hands. So let's see how that goes. So I finally was able to get to the oil filter. It wasn't easy. I had to remove a few of these little button screws and about where is it? These screws right here, they're 10mm screws. I haven't tightened them up yet because I'm not done with it. But in order for me to remove the oil filter, I had to bring this down, since I didn't have the right tool, and I had to use that right there. So it will be 100 times faster if you buy the actual little adapter that goes in the bottom so you could twist it off, which I know I have somewhere. I just don't know where, but it's somewhere around here. I'm just gonna let the oil drain for a little bit before I completely remove it. There we go. Whoa. I did damage the filter just because I'm trying to remove it, which is okay because this filter is never going to be used again. But from the looks of it, the oil looks actually pretty good. Just gonna drop this in here for now. Give him a little shop rag, and then I'm gonna end up wiping a little bit of the oil filter where the oil filter goes around it, just to wipe it down a little bit so that we can get rid of that old oil. And then we'll start doing and pouring some new oil and putting the new filter on. We're about to install the new filter. Usually I see people like put oil inside here. I usually don't do that. I just get a little bit of oil and I just kind of do it around here. There's really no need for oil for it to go in there. You just need to lubricate this, that way it won't get stuck or remain in there when you take it out. Once you got your oil change again. God, these mosquitoes are killing me. Let's see. It's not easy trying to Let me see. Trying to do this while you're holding your camera phone because you have nothing else. There you go. Got it in there. So I finally got it in there. Usually I kind of just hand tighten it because over time it just tightens it up itself. And then later on it's just gonna be extremely hard to even try to remove. So I kind of hand tighten it. God, I've been bitten by so many mosquitoes already. I should have not worn shorts trying to do my oil change. Lesson learned. Don't wear shorts while you're sweating because these mosquitoes will get you. So basically, once I put the oil filter and tighten it up, I put the nut back in there to drain the oil. That's done. So what I'm gonna end up doing now, it's put these plastic covers back on. And we could call it, oh, not call it a day, but put these plastic covers on and then actually drain some oil into it. I'm gonna have to pause this because, oh, I could just do it this way. Do this. Wow. Okay. Maybe this would be easier this way. Or if I could see where the hole is at. Oil filter cap. There you are. Couldn't find the hole there. Where are the rest of them? Basically, you could just hand tighten these. There's no need for it to tighten them all the way down. And we're gonna do the same thing with this one over here. If I can find the cap, here it is. We're done screwing. And we're basically done here. Now we go to the good part in pouring the oil in. I usually buy myself a 12 pack, and usually a 12 pack cost me less than $100, so which is pretty good. So now we're gonna go ahead and pour some oil. Start pouring this in. I guess I saw online that it's just 4 quarts to fill it up. Let me wipe this down. I bought this off of Amsoil too. It makes life a lot easier. Just to go ahead and pour in there. The Amsoil that I have, it's basically their XL motor oil, which is good for up to 12,000 miles. I usually don't do the 12,000. I go up to 10,000, or depending which of the Amsoil ones. I think there's one for 10,000, and this one's for 12, and then they have another one that's for up to 15,000, I believe. Not sure about that, but I usually get this one. It's pretty good. I do my oil changes like around 10,000 miles with this oil. Just basically finish pouring it off. Just down all this other stuff. And after that, I just basically check my dipstick to see the level on it. Ow. It's basically fully topped off. I'll probably go less than 4 quarts because it seemed it went a little bit over the full. So next time I'll make sure that I go less than 4, because usually when I pour the last one I kind of stop and check. But this time I just, for some reason, just decided to pour it all in there. But it's a bit more than full. And that's basically about it. Nothing really much to it. We're done, I guess. Just start the vehicle just to see if there's any kind of leaks inside here. Really? Wow, really? The vehicle is on. I'm just hoping. There we go, the motor. Let's go see for any leaks or anything. Everything looks pretty good. No leaks. I'm looking through the holes inside here to see if I see anything. No. We're pretty much good. Oil change is complete. I still haven't figured out, well, I wouldn't say I haven't figured out yet. I guess I haven't tried messing with the with these settings for my oil change, so I gotta figure that out. I'm pretty sure I could figure it out right now, but yeah, oil change complete at 7,300 miles. So I guess my next oil change would be at 17,000 miles.